learn all about her past and how she ended up here. You can watch that. And now we're going to take a tour of her rig. And I think that's what most of you are really interested in. So let's do that. Kim, why don't you show us around?
Okay, so I would like to share that it's a Class C. You guys have all been there, done that. But I have an organizing past. And so one of the things I'm most proud of is how I've got everything organized in my Class C. So if it's okay, I would love to show you some of the things I've done.
Sure, let's see that. That's something we can all use.
I call these the basements, the basement cabinets. And I've got them organized for use. So this is where I keep all my sewer stuff and all my electrical. So when I go somewhere and I need to dump, all I need to do is pull out this, and I have everything I need. I've got all my pipes and tricks and hoses, and when I'm done, it all just goes right back. Done and done. If I need something electrical, like I have all my pigtails and my jumper cables, it's all in this box. Pull the box out, you're done. My battery's over here, so we got the distilled water. This is the latest edition. This is my solar charger stuff. And again, it's all just in one place. And it just makes it really easy. I have 3 100-watt panels. They are the flexible, lightweight. They're only 4 pounds. I, of course, have now made them heavier because I'm using dog gate to have a way to anchor them and turn them with the sun. I just had these. You'll see on the other side I have a dog pen set up for my dogs, and so I just sort of made their pen a little smaller and absconded with 6 of them. And then, you know, as the sun moves, just turn it, turn it, turn it. And I have one that's dedicated to just my battery. Another lesson learned. I let my battery go too low, and I think I might have killed it, but this keeps it like an intravenous drip of sun and power. Keeps it topped off. And then those guys are dedicated to my actual little portable solar. Again,
so this is what the kennel would be.
Right.
And yeah, you could just take apart the pieces, couldn't you?
Yeah, that's all I did.
Oh, you've just got
I
them.
did that.
Did they come as separate pieces?
They come actually with pieces of metal that have them, and I just pried them with a screwdriver so that they were more malleable and I could reconfigure them. Because every time I go someplace, I never know what I'm going to have to set up the dog pen with. So.
Right. Yeah, I love that idea. That's a really good idea, and you can angle them really easily.
Exactly. And then this is just another example. You know, when it's time to do the water, pull out my little thing. I got all my hoses, all my little accessories, and that's where they live. And in every compartment, I have. This is the germaphobe. I have gloves, hand sanitizer, and paper towels.
No, that's not germaphobe. That's smart.
In every single compartment. So, just again, another example. This is where I keep all my cleaning stuff.
Right.
I don't know if you can see under my stair, Bob, but my handyman made this cool little thing for me. The point is, he pointed out that with the dog pen, the dogs could just go under the stairs and leave.
I'm sure they could, yeah.
So he made this, and these arms actually come forward, and when the ground permits, they actually give support to my step.
Which is a very good idea.
Which is another thing, is he told me these will fail over time, so that's why you see me being creative and doing that. But I always try to support it wherever I am.
Yeah.
There's one of the dogs.
One of the dogs, there's another one.
Yeah.
There goes one.
Oh yeah, bye Shelby. Shelby, come here. So Shelby, show them go inside. This is another thing I did because these were backyard dogs. Right. Hey Shelby, inside. Go inside for me. You're mucking it up. Go. Doggy door!
Brilliant idea. I think that's really smart too.
They make those for houses, for screen doors, so we just modified it. And you have to have the right size dog, because the step and everything's sort of
they got to curve
wacky,
up to the next step.
But it works. Okay, so as you will notice throughout, I dream of being in a cabin. So even though I'm not there yet, I've created that inside. So these are my thermal things. They have thermal on the back.
Really good idea.
So they keep the heat or the cold in there. I got these at Walmart.
I love that pattern.
Isn't it fantastic?
That's fantastic.
I love it.
Did they come like this, or did you have to make them?
No.
They came like this.
But I made something else. You know how they always have those, these are not your typical RV curtains.
Right.
So my handyman put this wood up, and then these are, house ones.
Right, I see that.
And I insisted on that because I need to wash these at least a couple times a year.
Right.
So that allows me to take them down easily and wash them.
Right.
So, continuing on my organizing theme, this is my attic. And the things I would just point out is every box is specific to something and their use. So, like, here's my paper towels and toilet paper. Here's all the dog things, you know, dog food.
Mm-hmm.
So the things I get into the most are more forward. I've also got it tiered so that I can see things. And again,
and reach them easily.
Absolutely. And
that's the frustration for most of us.
Well, check out what my stepdad did. This is awesome. This is like you would put this as a shelf in your garage.
I see that.
He flipped it upside down. Check it out. Ta-da!
Oh my.
So now I can get at stuff, and also if I take things out, I can move boxes around. This, of course, was my booth, right?
Your dinette.
My dinette. I've chosen to put it down permanently and make a couch out of it.
Right.
This is where me and the dogs hang out.
Right.
And then this was the couch. I took it out, had my handyman put in a collapsible table from IKEA.
Mm-hmm.
And the theory was I could work on my computer here, and when I'm not, I could put it down and the dogs would have more.
Right.
The truth is I always have it like this.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
Yeah.
But that was the idea.
But it still leaves a lot of open room.
Absolutely. So, and my price range didn't allow for slides, but I got to tell you, I kind of like not having so many mechanical things because it's less things to break.
I agree 100%.
So it kind of works for me. Might not have been my first choice, but I'm actually kind of glad about it after the fact.
Nice big kitchen.
Yeah, not too bad. Here's another one. Remember I told you I had an inspector versus the guy who worked on RVs?
Right.
He's like, Kim, something happened in here. This isn't the original stuff. This is a house. This is an apartment unit, not an RV unit. So that bespeaks to what went on in here.
A flood or...
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? But some other little tricks. I went and I got this at the dollar store for my toaster. You know how it makes crumbs?
Yeah.
Then the crumbs are all there. I just take this and wipe it out.
Okay.
And these are...
Or you could even take them and put them in your salad.
I guess. I hadn't thought of that. And then these are those things you put in your cupboards, you know?
Yes.
I've hung them upside down and made more space. Because everything's always about finding more space. More space. And then this is my wall of tea. Because I love tea. I'd be lost without my tea. And these little rolling carts. I have 2 of them. Found them at Walmart. They're small. They don't stick out very much. Again, just buying myself more space. Mm-hmm. Works like a charm. The other thing I like to show you...
Another organizer over here?
Yeah, and this is, it's all the things that I identified I'm into all the time.
Right.
The things I need to get to all the time.
Right. Grab it often on the way out the door.
Exactly. The other thing is, we all talk about movement you can't open your refrigerator after you travel.
Right.
So what I did is, I just had all these Tupperware things, and you can take a closer look. We've been camping, at the RTR, so I'm a little low on food. But I don't have a lot of movement because everything is in a container.
Right.
So that really helps with, I don't go through forgetting and then, everything falls out. So here's my little bathroom. And again, I brought my little over-the-toilet rack.
Really nice.
And then, again, each of those boxes is just one set of things. So if I'm doing my hair, one box has all the hair stuff in it. And remember Carolyn was talking about in one of her videos that she is going to use remnants on her floor and then throw them away? Mm-hmm. So this didn't have carpet, and it was really cold. So I just made some remnants, and I just threw it in there, and when it gets dirty, I'll just throw it away and put another one down. So kind of a cool idea.
Yeah, cost you nothing.
Cost me nothing.
That's a pretty good sized bathroom.
Very important to me as a girl, I needed the counter. I need a place to put the hairbrushes when I'm doing my hair, or the lotions and potions when I'm doing my makeup. It's those little vanities that are sink only. Mm-hmm. That would present quite a challenge. Then here's my little shower, which I love.
It's a nice shower. Really nice shower.
Yeah. Now, I had this redone because the other one, is 22 years old and probably had cooties. So I only wanted my cooties. But I wanted to point out my picture. You'll be so proud of me, Bob. This is what I do. So I don't get hot water immediately. It
No,
runs
no one
cold
does.
first, right?
Mhm.
So when I start this, I have that little military, it trickles and it's full force.
Uh-huh.
So I put on trickle. I let all the cold water, and I usually do my face with the cold water. Kind of wakes me up. Then I have a pitcher of water, and I use it for the toilet water.
Right. Mhm.
And then I'm not wasting my precious water in my water tank flushing the toilet.
Right.
So that works really well. And as long as I'm waiting for some hot water to show up. Now, I'm kind of little, but when I was in here, I'm like, I need more room. So I got one of these. This is an RV thing, and it just sort of makes it more spacious when I'm in there. And I love that when I'm not in there, you would never know. It's not taking up any extra space.
Brilliant idea.
This was key for me. I needed to have the feeling of a separate bedroom.
Right.
And so this is great. It's just, I brought my double-sized mattress from my house, put a little foam on it. I've got 2 closets.
Oh, right back here?
Yeah, and again, any place you can put a hook or,
Right,
or anything, right? And then I hang everything 3 deep. And I use the little, these little hooks for the shower curtains.
Mm-hmm.
I just hang them over the hangers, and I can go 3 deep. Everything gets dirty and dusty, so I like everything being in containers. Right? So there's my socks. And then when I'm not using them...
And rolled up, and they actually take less room.
Exactly.
Rolled up and standing. Oddly
Right.
enough, that's the best way to do it.
Right. So I put up here the stuff I really don't need to get into that much.
Mm-hmm.
So those are my incense. These are my first aid stuff. But, ta-da! This is my little growing survival kit.
Yes.
And some of the things in here, I think you will recognize. I have my little poncho, and I have a little lantern, little cooking stuff. I keep all of these because I don't use them. I don't know. The day I need them, I'm going to need the instructions. So I have a water straw. Look at Bob. I know this from you from last year. The Lucy lights.
Yeah.
So I have Lucy lights. Extra glasses. People probably don't think about that.
Keep an extra pair as you get a new
Right. Now, you asked me about food. One of the forms of food I have, look, I have these survival tabs.
Uh-huh.
They don't take up very much room, and they don't taste too bad. So...
And it's calories to keep you alive.
Yep, exactly. So this isn't everything, but...
It's a start.
It's a start.
Good start.
It's a good start. It'll get me through a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I even have one more little thing with all my bedroom stuff, right? So I've got like the air horn, the flashlight, the remotes. So things I need to get to. And then, my sign up there came from my house, the hope. And I really realized, that is just the one thing. If you have hope, you can get through another day. And that's what I always try to do when I'm feeling, stressed or whatever, is just go for a hopeful thought.
Right.
And it keeps you going.
I actually think of myself as in the hope-providing business.
Absolutely. And you are. You are. And I thank you for that.
You're very welcome.
And I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you and Carolyn.
Good.
I don't know where I'd be, actually. This is way better than, a boring another apartment or house or...
Yeah, going to work every day and...
I don't know where I'm going, but I love it.
You don't know exactly how this is going to go, and that's a good thing. And you know that when you're done, you're going to have memories that'll last you a lifetime no matter what happens.
And learnings and skills and knowledge.
Right.
That's probably the biggest thing for me.
Yes, I agree completely. It's wonderful. It feels wonderful. It looks wonderful. The organization is astounding. And it's just a great little home.
Well, thank you. I like it. It's comfy cozy.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see living in here really nicely.
Yes.
So, Kim, is there some way that folks can reach you on social media?
Absolutely. I have a blog, I guess it's called, our website, roamtowngirl.com, and you can contact me through there.
Great. And YouTube, you're just starting.
Yeah, I have one video up.
But go check it out anyway.
And I have lots of fantastic raw footage, so I promise I am going to get on editing it and getting it up, and then there'll be more videos.
Good.
And hopefully, I can help inspire people the same way you and Carolyn do.
Thank you. Okay, folks, I hope you got something out of this. I know I did. Some really brilliant ideas here. And that's the goal. We'll share each other's brilliant ideas, and all of our lives will be better. So if you got something out of this, like us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, and we'll talk to you later.